pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. To 2-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Hit down the third base line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And you can tell that out there on the mound, he's definitely thinking about back-to-back strikeouts here to start off this ball game. He gets it to 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, but then he can't come up with that put-away pitch, and he winds up serving up a 1-out single.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with 1 out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Neil Walker steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2 down, runners at first and second. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Catcher, Travis
Coming to the
d'Arnaud.
plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jacob Degrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is there. 1 out. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 1, no score. Michael Conforto will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
And they'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. As Dribble Cabrera gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
Jacob Degrom, the pitcher, digs into the box. So in a definite sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, definitely the traditional train of thought.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Curtis Granderson will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2. David Wright gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. 1-1, here it comes. Push softly over toward the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Ryan Zimmerman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Walker's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
batting fifth.
In now, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Lucas Duda is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
Up next for the Mets,
Yoenis Cespedes in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
second baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
the batter,
Well, this is just a nice job of hitting at the plate. This pitch looked to be off the outer edge, but you can see him sort of dive out over the plate to go get it, and he winds up driving this ball for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Right side, backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Danny Espinoza will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Wilson Ramos stands in for the first time. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Clint Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Clint Robinson.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nationals gone.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, pitcher, Jacob Degrom.
The pitcher, Jacob Degrom, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Alejandro De Aza will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Striding into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. David Wright will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
On to first, and that'll take care of Wright. A double play.
Up next for the Mets,
Lucas Duda will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Addison Reed is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 43.
Reed sets. Here's the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 2-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Bryce Harper in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4. Yoenis Cespedes will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Revere looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Into the box, Neil Walker. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Travis d'Arnaud steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2-1, here it is. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Espinoza on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, left fielder
Michael Conforto strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's 1-0 Mets. Ryan Zimmerman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Jeurys Familia will come in and pitch now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
now batting.
Daniel Murphy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?